So you guys,
Cornelius.
the three of you followed shortly. We'll say Aranganir and Rogar are there as well, since they're probably going to show up.
Corgi.
Yeah.
Hope it's
So
dire corgi.
you're going to head straight into
creature.
the lion's den?
Yeah, why not?
This is probably a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Well, if we send our stealthiest people in first, and then we like just check out the first room, and in order to like get a feel of the stuff, and then head out.
What if we decide?
What if we send to everyone who isn't here right now to see how they survive? See if they survive.
How about let's not and say we did?
Ooh,
What if,
let's do that.
Yeah.
They all volunteered to do that. Oh, they're dead. They're all dead. They come back and they're dead.
They come back and they're dead.
They come back as undead because they're all dead.
Cleveland just walks out. This is where he has been.
No, I think we
Time
should
rift
right
happens.
now we should decide whether or not we're going to go in as a slaughter fest because we don't know if they're going to be asleep or not.
Because last time they were asleep.
Last time they were asleep and we got caught in a bad place.
You guys can wait till nighttime, but yeah, it's up to you.
So
You're in a very icy area.
I
Visibility may not be great, and you don't know what the conditions are going to be like inside.
So I think we should just go, but we should decide not to fight everything. We should sneak as much as we can.
Well, here's the thing. Gosberg can't really sneak.
Well, then you stay behind until
thing
we
is
can
what-
make a passageway for you.
I mean, I guess. Because here's the thing. I'm thinking. It would have Zafrab because he uses invisibility, and then someone who can stealth really well, which is Torby.
Yeah.
And have you guys essentially scout out the first hallway and rooms, and then figure out what the hell's going on there. And once you do, report back to us, and then we could plan out our plan of attack.
That's actually a good idea.
Can you run that by me again?
So basically, we would have Zafrab and Torvi because you can cast invisibility on mass, right? Like on multiple people, if I remember correctly. And would have you two because you two are the best because you two are decent at sneaking, and because you have invisibility. Scout out the first hallway and maybe the first few rooms, and figure out if there's anyone how many people are in those rooms, and then we could plan out the pathway we would go down because we would know how many people are in our nearest area, and we could make an estimate on how many people are in the castle based on how many people are in those rooms, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be our best plan of attack because again, Gosberg can't really sneak, but he is a tank. But I don't think he'd be able to tank off 5 frost giants by himself.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that idea.
So just 2 of us?
Just 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us.
The 3rd level spell slot.
2. Oh. So you do that?
Yep.
Gosberg, where are you waiting?
I'm going to be waiting just kind of outside the entrance.
Okay. Arangandir is waiting there with you.
Obviously, Peepers is not following us.
Peepers is waiting with them as well.
I tell Asgrix that if he wishes, he could...
Asgrix is going to scout around the perimeter.
Okay. I say...
And then Rogar
please
has not
don't
returned,
die.
but he was heading back, as far as you guys knew, to the base camp, and they'll send him your way when he arrives.
Okay.
So,
His group had found a different cave.
Okay.
That was the message they sent back.
So
One that wasn't suitable.
So Rungandir, I actually considered sending seagulls to kill you during the fishing contest.
What?
And then
Inside.
It just cuts.
Yeah. Inside, Torvi and Zafrab roll stealth checks.
Okay.
But you guys begin stepping inside. You're going down into this glacier mountain.
So it's like an entire mountain made of ice.
Yeah, pretty much super icy that the giants have apparently carved into.
That's a 13 for me.
Okay.
12 for me.
Alright, you're walking into this...
Oh shit, there's a spider.
Yeah,
13
we're
and 12.
invisible,
Yeah, you're invisible.
So...
So things can't see you. You have advantage because boots.
Oh, that's right.
I don't have boots.
That was a natural 1.
All right.
Oops.
So spider's gone. All right.
Spider's jumping
Oh, it's
around.
jumping spider. It's fine then. They don't hurt anyone. So you
I don't
guys
want to get bit.
Oh,
are sneaking through,
I don't think it's gonna like hurt.
and before you've even entered a big old hallway or anything, you have a choice to make. You can go right or left, because you immediately meet a fork in the road.
Well, since my die just rolled itself, and it rolled an 18.
Which
So
way
that
did
means
it
we're
roll?
all going to die.
Which way did it roll? Did it roll left or right?
It rolled to the left.
Then we go left.
Follow the dice.
All right.
Follow the dice.
You go left, which means you're going this way.
Okay.
And if we could get this, move this forward and move some stuff on top of it. Again, the map is approximate, not exact.
Where's this?
So you guys are there now. Where would you like to go? So what you see first and foremost, so this is daytime we're doing this, yes?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, so a few things. One, throughout this entire area, there's a faint greenish light. Someone is calling me on the phone, I believe. No? Text message. Okay. There's a faint greenish light that penetrates from the ice above you. So you don't need torches or other lights.
Okay.
You can see during the daytime in this area. And what you notice, pretty much everything, like this entire area is either made of ice, or there you can see rocks that are just covered in ice.
Okay.
So this is an extremely icy area. Second thing you notice, as you step out here, you see this fucking awful bullshit that I drew. So that, anytime you see those lines, this whole big area, that is a rift. That is a glacial rift. So you'll see these numbers with E next to them. So this whole area, that's about 250 feet below you. This is high, this is low, and you can see from this side there is a ramp, sort of, a walkway
Down.
that walks down to the lower level.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
So
Well.
right now, Zafrab, Torvi, I assume you're like holding on to each other or something.
Yeah.
You're looking down over this chasm 200 feet below you. So you can't get down to there easily without either jumping and using some magic, or falling, or flying,
We're all
or
three.
using
I have
using
both
that,
featherfall and fly
or
prepared.
using that ramp.
Do you want to go that way, or do
So-
you want to go the other way?
I
So,
would have to
You can check out this area.
invisibility.
Oh yeah. So let's not.
What would you like to do? You can go into any of those areas.
Let's explore that other area, the little area that way.
They're numbered.
Number
so.
1 or number 2?
1.
Okay.
Okay. You guys begin stepping into area number 1. I have to check some stuff.
Ah. Scary.
Yeah, this is scary.
Ridiculous.
You guys step into this room, and you see a frost giant standing there. You see on the other side of the room, it goes further to your right, to the east. And you don't know where that leads.
Mm-hmm.
And you see piles of hides, a giant sack, a pile of rocks and ice chunks. And as you guys step, he's looking for the sound.
Rapier out. Not yet.
3, 5, 4.
So-
I get
smell the
closer?
scent of. I smell the blood of fresh wine. What
I
the
smell
hell?
the blood of small folk scum.
I smell
Um,
fresh.
He is going to make a
wine?
perception check. His passive was enough to detect you guys. He pulls his weapon out. And he makes a strike for exactly where Zafrab is.
Oh boy. Thankfully, he has I would assume he has disadvantage on invisibility.
You should.
Sure. That was a 16 and a 17. He rolled a nat 20 on perception.
Oh, okay.
So that's with disadvantage on not seeing you. With his great axe, that is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, even if I cast shield, it will hit me.
And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Out of curiosity, does that break invisibility?
No.
Okay. It only breaks when you attack?
When you attack or cast a spell.
Got it. Or when you cancel it, right?
Yeah.
If it's a concentration
Yeah,
spell.
it's a concentration spell.
9.
I got a 12.
You.
Zafrab, you take 27 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
As this giant brings his great axe down on your form. What did you guys get?
9.
12.
Okay. Zafrab, you get to go first.
Cool.
He is aware you're there. He has blood on his axe, and he says something in giant. It's like,
Did he just call me a weasel? That jerk. I'm gonna cast Hold Monster on him.
what a jerk!
Cast Disintegrate.
No, I'm
I
holding
get all
it.
these dogs out.
So he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom save. Got it. That is a 17.
Oh, that just passes.
Alright, anything else you want to do?
So, we did not ever discuss what kind of action the spell was.
We did not. I will say it's an action.
Okay. So then, I am going to...
That's not really a quick aside
Yeah.
thing. That's a, I'm getting this thing.
I guess I'm gonna Misty step back a bit.
I thought you can't use 2 spells in 1 round.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You can't. That's right.
Nope.
That is correct.
That's
you do
right.
no such thing.
Thank you for that.
Hey, if he can point that out to me, I can point that out to you.
I'm within his threatened area, aren't I?
You are in range of him hitting you, yes.
Yeah. So... I guess I have to stay put.
He does have disadvantage for invisibility, but yeah.
I'm not invisible anymore.
You're not. That's right. You're there. He sees a gnome. And he goes, Noma.
Well, I may be dead.
Torvi.
I go in for the attack.
Alright.
And
You're invisible, so you have advantage on the first one.
okay. So this is Giant Slayer. That's a 17 plus 10.
That will hit.
Another Giant Slayer.
They don't have advantage now.
Oh,
After the first one. No.
sorry. I'll reroll that. Or do you want me to take the lower?
Reroll. In cases where I'm
That's a
undoing...
natural 20.
Okay, cool. Yeah, in cases where it's like you didn't have advantage or disadvantage, we're just gonna re-roll instead of being like, we'll take the low, or no, fuck it.
Okay.
Just re-roll it all.
Okay. So that was a Giant Slayer, natural 20. So 1 hit, 1 Giant Slayer. Okay. Another Giant Slayer. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And a Wayfinder. That's a 22.
That'll also hit.
You're
Alright.
supposed to make a constant.
He does have to make a save. 1 Giant Slayer? It's DC 15, yeah?
Yes.
Strength saving throw? He fails, you have advantage on the other...
No, wait, it's 13.
He fails, you have advantage on those last 2 attacks with the Giant Slayer and the Wayfinder.
Neither of them were higher.
Okay. Just see if you crit.
Yeah. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. I didn't hex. Damn it. Well, no. I don't want to hex right now.
You used your bonus action to attack. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't want to right now. I'm just saying. But I'm glad I didn't. Plus 10.
Doing so much damage, doing so much damage. This guy ain't gonna last much longer.
10 plus. This is the first Giant Slayer.
You know, at least you got one good hit in, right?
Yeah.
18.
Ow.
You're not. You guys aren't fighting people with negative wisdom anymore.
No.
This ain't the hill giants.
No, Frost Giants actually can beat my save DC.
I was gonna say. I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, Frost Giants could eat me."
They can.
I mean, I'm bite-sized for them, I assume.
Oh, Tyler's here.
We have a Wily Tyler.
A Twiler.
How now, sir?
32. And
How we doing?
You know.
36.
You
All right.
alive?
Yes. I can
Lovely.
say I'm alive.
40.
Lovely. How you doing, bro?
What?
36 plus 5 is 41.
41? Yeah.
41. 41 plus plus 7, so 48 plus 6 times 3, so 18. So 48 plus 18, so 66?
Yeah, that adds up right to me, I think.
Is that right?
Sorry, what?
66 points
48
of damage.
plus 18.
38 plus 18, that'd be 66.
66.
Yeah.
Yep,
Um,
66 points of damage.
And what does Hakami Blood do? I forget.
When you crit, you can move through his space, I believe.
Alright.
But I will check, because I believe I still have the feet section open, because we were looking at what Peeper's armor can be.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. When you critically hit a creature larger than you, you can attempt to knock them down. He's already down.
Yeah.
You aim for the knees and force them to make a dex save, contested by your own athletics or acrobatics, knocking them prone. You can move through the larger creature's space when you execute this maneuver, regardless of whether it succeeds. Yeah, okay. He's already down, but you can totally run all over him.
I would like to stand on him.
Yeah, you're on him. He will get up and knock you down.
Well,
but...
I would like to grab onto him, if that's okay.
Grapple him.
Not grapple him,
Okay.
just hold on to him.
Fuck it, sure. This isn't a proper grapple, but sure.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you do so. You're visible, and you dealt 66 points of damage. And now he's angry.
Okay. Yeah.
It is now his turn.
Okay.
You hit him several times with your rapiers, knocking him on his ass.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh!" Lands on his butt. And you hear, which makes quite a thud, and you hear the footsteps of another giant approaching.
Does that from hide?
He is going to pick himself up, and he's going to strike at you, Torvi.
I can take it hide.
That is 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
You take 32 points of damage
Okay.
from his axe. As he tries to scrape you off with it, Make an athletics check to hang on, since you're basically climbing him.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah, you go flying off. He smacks you to the floor, and now he's going to make his second attack.
That was 36?
Yes, and he rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
So... 24. You take 49 points of slashing damage as the giant brings his axe down on you a second time.
Okay. Alright.
And another giant begins approaching from, you can hear the footsteps. Okay.
What's the job of the Hutt?
We are no Wookiee giant slayer.
We call you a Wookiee.
Yeah, so they are alerted. Next up, Zephyr. Things aren't looking good.
No.
Was a good plan, but plans, as Andy said, rarely survive contact with battle.
Yeah, so
I said, like, usually the first thing to die is the plan.
then I guess I will cast invisibility on this again.
Alright, you're both invisible again.
And then I'm just gonna say run and start heading out.
Alright. I'm gonna look at attacks of opportunity real quick.
I am invisible.
Yeah.
So how do they know that I'm leaving?
I'm seeing if he can even tell. Well, you can roll a... Let's see. Let's check that real quick. Invisibility or attacks of opportunity. Let's double check all that shit, because this is a very special situation. Invisible, impossible to see, heavily obscured for purposes of hiding, can be detected by noise it makes or tracks it leaves. Attack rolls have disadvantage, creatures' attack rolls have advantage. And then attacks of opportunity is a completely different bullshit. Tyler, to catch you up, you guys have arrived at the Frost Giant's Glacier Mountain. You all checked out different caves separated into 4 groups. Andy's group found a cave to be your base camp. Arungandir and Torvi and Zafrab's group found the Frost Giant entrance, which Torvi and Zafrab have gone inside invisibly to scout things out. And you will have found something different, but nonetheless interesting, that we will get to in a moment. You and your group, led by Lylea the Swift, the Centaur Guide. Okay, attack of opportunity. See opportunity attack. I'm just trying to find exact page number. I'm not... 195. Let me check. Just double checking. Hostile creature you can see. No opportunity attacks for you two.
Okay.
And that's useful to know for a future reference. Invisible creatures cannot get an attack of opportunity on them. So Zafrab, yeah, you totally run. Torvi, it's your turn.
I run.
You run. You two run out of the cave.
Alright. Yeah, where do we make it?
You get about... Yeah, and you see a frost giant heading up here. So I assume you keep running out?
Wait. There?
Yeah, it's coming from there.
Can we see into this place?
You can see into some of it. Not especially. Again, this map is approximate, not exact, because space was weird with this one. There was a lot less angles and more rugged crap. So there is kind of a wall in your way that's not perfectly done there. You can't see into it well. You see icy rocky walls. You see another ice cave, basically. You can't entirely see the contents of it, besides the frost giant heading out.
Can you make an avalanche? You make it collapse.
Not while staying invisible.
That's true. Okay.
Keep running?
Keep running.
Alright. The one goes up to the other one. They approach each other, and one basically, like, they start conversating in giant. What am I? Noma! Noma Ikami!
Now can you make the cave entrance cave in?
Alright, here goes nothing. I'm guess can I try and do that with telekinesis?
The cave entrance?
Yeah.
There's not really anything in particular you can grab. It's pretty smoothed out.
Well,
I just don't want them to follow us, you know? Maybe Asgard can find another way.
can't really think of much to.
Do you have shadow?
No, I don't have shadow.
You guys can just run out.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay.
Alright, so you two run out.
Yeah.
And your friends are outside waiting for you.
Yeah.
I guess I would dispel that invisibility.
Yeah, you two see the you two and a running deer there.
Prestidigitation to cover our tracks.
See the shapes of figures pelted by snow that then appear as your friends. A bit scuffed.
A bit.
A bit.
Yeah. Just a bit.
What's up, dudes?
Ow.
You okay? You need a hug? You want a hug? I'll give you a hug. Get over here. I'm
Yes.
gonna give you a hug.
We need to leave.
Yeah, no, I think that would be a good idea. Let's get the hell out of here.
Or hide. Maybe hiding.
I have an idea. Hide behind me. I will protect you. Either or we run. I'll give you two options.
Let's run.
Yeah, let's run.
We run.
Yeah.
Alright, you start running.
I'm gonna tell Torvi to get on. Torvi, you wanna get on my line?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm
Can
gonna have.
Zafrav get on the line as well?
Well, Zephyr has the dire corgi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get outside, you
Wait.
whistle.
Do I have Warpaint with me?
I would assume you probably left him at base camp.
Okay.
Okay. And running deer is
Naturally fast.
Yeah, naturally fast.
Yeah.
So we're heading out.
Yeah, you guys start running. You're on the line. Zafrab whistles for Sunflicker. And Sunflicker comes running.
Yeah.
You hop on his back. And you guys, Rogar and Rungandir, are running as well.
They alerted the frost
Most
giant.
mounts were not brought
Yeah.
for this.
Mm-hmm.
But Sunflicker has magical hearing. So
Cornelius is literally just
and
summoned.
he's always with you. So you guys, you run back to base camp. But before you do that, the giant pops his head out. He pops out of the cave, and he's gonna throw a rock at Cornelius.
What the crap?
He has disadvantage for distance,
Okay.
because you guys will have gotten far enough. Disadvantage got him a natural 1. So a big ol' ice chunk lands in the ice near you guys, but you keep running.
I was gonna say, if he didn't have that disadvantage, I would have used my reaction to block. Or at least try to block.
Alright, so before, going a little bit back in time, before you guys had reconvened at the base camp that Mudfoot had found, Rogar, you and Lylea the Swift, and some of the other members of your band, came upon a cave as you are looking for a base camp or the entrance to the frost giants. And you step inside this cave. It's well protected from the elements. You consider it could be a good option for base camp. But then you step inside and you notice something. This is a bit of a graveyard. Not a traditional graveyard, but you see on ice shelves or buried in ice, you see the skeletons. You see skeletons, most of which have horns protruding from their heads.
What size skeletons?
Medium-sized, human-sized.
Does it look like they were intentionally put there, or does it look like a dragon frozen in ice?
They are all laying down. It looks like they have been laid to rest there.
What does skulls look like?
Can I make a religion check to see if I know what they are?
Yeah, go for it.
I was gonna say check the skulls to see if they're if they look like normal skulls.
I would like my character sheet so I know what my
Oh, yes. My apologies.
That would be useful.
Okay, right here at the top, it's all paper clipped. Good. I should probably get a Rungendeer out, too. Just have him ready. And Jonathan gets here.
That is a 15.
Okay, that's pretty good. Intelligence alone tells you these are... You've never seen a tiefling skeleton before. There's not exactly, like... As good as schooling can be in some places in the world nowadays, there's not really an anatomy class where, like, here's the skull of another race. Like, there's not... They don't really have that all over the place. But it looks like most of these are tieflings or humans. Who have been laid to rest in the ice here. The reason for laying to ice, you're not sure what the religious reason behind that could be entirely. But one thing with your religion check you do notice as you walk up to one of the bodies, one of the fresher laid ones that hasn't been completely covered in ice, you see a gold chain on its neck that holds a symbol that you recognize as the symbol of Asmodeus. Jordan is just...
I love how the three of us are just like...
I have no idea what's going on. Just Asmodeus.
Anything
The devil.
to do with the new
The devil.
place.
Oh yeah, there's a new game coming out where you actually get to go to hell. That's the next book.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. This is my own plans, but I could incorporate that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm smart. That's totally what I was meant to do. I totally caught that stream. I totally wasn't working.
By the way,
I know Chris Perkins played Minsk and Matt Mercer was Boo.
Oh yeah,
That's
he
about
doesn't
all
know.
I know.
I just told him.
Oh,
Ricky is back.
you should listen to the podcast more often. That's all I'm saying.
Gillis died.
They didn't know that.
Oh,
Ricky's back.
sorry. Listen to it.
Apparently he's not the only
Drop
one
that
back.
bomb on him.
A certain mayor's back as well.
The shit.
Yes.
Does it look like a worshipping symbol, or does it look like it was actually used as a spell focus?
Those are kind of the same thing as far as like clerics and stuff. But a lot of people, I mean, that's the whole thing of it. It is a symbol of faith.
Mm-hmm.
That's what holy symbols are. People who are not priests or clerics can totally just have a holy symbol. That's not
Right.
an unknown thing.
But would they have one that's this decorative if it was just like a random person wearing it?
If they were rich, maybe? You're honestly not sure. You guys have only heard of the tiefling tribes up here. You don't know what rich or wealthy or status could mean to them. It could be a situation where they have tons of gold. It could be a situation where this was like the most high up dude, and he's the only one who had gold at all.
You said he's not completely covered in ice, right?
Yeah, it's creeping up
Speak with dead.
as things get colder.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead.
Oh, I did not expect this. Okay. Alright, you cast Speak with Dead.
Yep. So I have 5 questions.
The,
What?
we'll say,
Color.
we'll say the others are looking around the room and that, Schmiveldorf is with you for why not? So I have someone to be there. And like the skeleton's head. What is this? And Schmivel's like, oh, that's fucking creepy. Oh no. Oh.
What is your favorite musical?
Stop.
No.
Thankfully, you're not there.
Oh, man. Just so you two know, we had a situation where like.
You can see this skeleton is not a skeleton. It's for the most part intact body thus far.
Yeah.
Grayish skinned tiefling.
How long have you been dead?
2 months.
Were you killed by a giant?
Nay. Disease.
That's what...
He coughs on you.
You are now infected.
Have fun with mega herpes.
Oh god.
I cast Cure Disease.
It's
Too bad
uncurable,
it's a
even
magical
by
disease.
magic.
90% of the population has it.
Were you just a worshiper of Asmodeus, or did he grant you powers?
I worshipped the great Lord of the Nine fervently, but we wielded no powers other than the power of faith.
Does your whole tribe worship him?
My tribe worships him and his great servant Levistus, as well as other gods.
Okay. Where can I find your tribe?
We roam these frozen lands, never in one place too long, chasing the caribou.
Are they Inuit?
I just put my hand on his head and say a prayer as the spell fades.
That was perfect.
Chasing the caribou. Alright.
Do any of the other bodies have holy symbols on them, or is it just his?
You look around, and you can see some of them are pretty well frozen in ice.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you wanted to talk to them, you'd have to.
Oh no, I just wanted to see if they have some sort of symbol around their necks.
Yeah, you look around. So some of them are so obscured by the ice you can't even entirely see what they're wearing. From what you can tell on the clothes, it's not dissimilar to Hakami fashion as you've seen Torvi and Gosberg wear in like plain clothes type stuff. Some of the symbology, except for the devil worship thing, it's pretty damn similar. There is one that you can see a strange symbol that you're not entirely sure. It's not the Asmodean symbol. And there's another one even where you see not a symbol of Asmodeus, but a symbol of Maliki, goddess of nature.
How deep into the ice is the one of the symbol I can't recognize?
It's probably about 3 inches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, enough that you can see it, but not so much that, like, like you can make it out perfectly. And it's not a matter of, like, obscuration. You can kind of make it out. It just doesn't look like anything you've seen before. With the intelligence, with the religion check, I'll say best bet you can make at the moment, it might be the symbol of Levistus.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't recognize it as belonging to another god.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure on that, but potentially that's what it is, just because you don't know what the symbol of Levistus is.
Right.
You've never seen it, you know?
Alright. Is there anything else of interest in here?
Unless you want to loot the bodies, not really.
I will take the holy symbol of Asmodeus.
All right.
The gold chain. And that is it.
Okay, yeah. Your group reassembles after looking throughout this place. And goes, yeah, I don't think the others be comfortable hiding out in this place. The frozen graveyard is not the most ideal base camp.
Yeah, no.
Plus, we don't want to be here when whoever inters their dead here returns.
I would agree with that. We should leave.
And you guys return. And now we go back forward in time to escaping the frost giants.
Wait, why are you running?
Oh yeah, you're on the line.
Oh yeah.
Running while on the lion.
Stop running on Cornelius. He doesn't like that.
He just has a treadmill on him.
Yeah.
You guys return to base camp.
Yep.
Okay, Shmodov, get over here. Well, not Shmodov, sorry. Zafra, get over here. I'm gonna give you a back massage.
Alright.
So, how's your day been?
Painful.
Yeah, no problem. My day was pretty cool. I played rock, paper, scissors for like 10 minutes.
He's not even laying on hands, he's just doing a back massage.
20 HP.
Eggs. That helps.
How much do you lose, by the way?
I lost in total 27.
27? Well, 20. Well, yeah, that's a big thing.
Tyler, to give you an idea,
That's
'cause
half
you
of
weren't
my
here.
lay on hands.
So visibility outside
You want a
of
happy ending?
caves
No,
the
thank you.
Chino. Visibility outside, it's very windy and very snowy, so visibility only goes about 150 feet.
Got it.
So outside, hard to see people far away.
Oh, Meg's face was priceless.
Okay. Well.
Nasty.
So.
Just for my own knowledge, about how long did it take us to get here from the fort?
Say about 2 weeks.
Okay. So, like, I've got 3 weeks into that sword. Give or take?
Yeah, just about.
Essentially, when we're not out doing something, I'm working on it.
Yeah, when you guys aren't on the move.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of late nights for you involved
Yeah.
in that sword. Just because forges and wagons, the operation of one cannot go with the other.
Yeah.
Well, you tried one time, and Mudfoot was like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? You're trapping smoke in the bottom of that, in the top of that thing. Turn it off."
Yeah. So, what do you guys find? And I'm just saying, I'm asking Torvi and Zafra. This one giving the Zafra the back massage / healing.
Frost giants.
Oh yeah, no, I imagined.
Wait, did you say death?
Yes.
I imagine. How was Jeff? I heard he was an asshole.
Yeah, I took a pretty bad beating. Did
How much do you actually lose HP?
Yeah.
How much?
I'm down to 35 from 120.
Yeah, I don't think laying hands is gonna help you.
No, I'm just gonna take a short rest.
Okay.
Unless we're gonna take a long rest. Are we gonna take a long rest?
I don't think so.
I mean,
That's not up to me.
Yeah.
If we do, I can try scrying on that giant.
Yeah.
Well, you're fine. But Torvi, get over here.
Why don't we do that?
Torvi, get over here.
Wait, no.
Get over here.
We're gonna take a long rest.
Shut up!
No.
I slapped you with healing.
Ah! I was not willing.
You wanted me to waste my fucking thing?
No. Okay.
I
Get it
slapped
back
you.
anyway, we're taking a long rest.
I
Yeah.
cast level 2 cure wounds. How much is that? 2d8s?
Yes. 2d8 plus your charisma modifier.
Or spellcasting modifier. Is it per dice or just the one?
Just one.
Just
Okay.
once.
That is 10. I heal you with the 10. Smacketh. Well, time for another round.
No.
Alright, so what are we doing?
First of all, I finish
Taking a long
healing.
rest, I guess.
Okay, so there is one giant. Is he dead?
No.
Okay, well, this the giant that threw a
There
rock
were-
at us.
Yes, there were 2.
Well, they know we're
giants.
here now.
Yeah, probably.
Except they saw us run away, so.
So
You think they're tracking us?
let's do the thing
Well,
that
so,
you want to
we're
do,
saying
and
that-
let's take a long rest.
Yeah, I'll have to take one rest in order to be able to prepare it.
So while we're taking a long rest, I'm gonna go up to a little dragonborn friend here. I'm gonna say, "Hey, buddy, what you doing?"
Little.
I'm bigger than you.
I'm like little dragonborn friend.
Might want to rethink
whatever.
that distinction.
Everyone's little to him.
Alright.
I'm working on my sword.
Sweet. What you making?
Something that should keep us safe from dragons.
Oh, cool. What's the sword gonna do? Is it going to cause the dragon to turn into tiny lizards that we can consume?
No, it just cuts them especially deep.
And we can consume them?
Like, emotionally?
Saffron, shut up.
I would
It
love.
hurts their feelings.
Yeah.
It says
It kills.
fire breath stinks, but not in a good way.
It kills them by making them so depressed it'll make them want to take their own life.
Wow. That was tasteless.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I felt it as it was coming out of my mouth.
Well, you guys are in the cave talking.
Mhm.
You hear the howling of wolves out and about.
Oh crap!
Outside.
Someone sound the wolf alarm!
Did we get time for a long rest?
You guys are still resting. Middle of the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a question, if I may ask, since you're working on the thing. And by the way, while I'm talking, I'm gonna, if you want, I can help you out with the thing,
With what?
your sword.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything going on, so if you want to help, I can help out.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure. Just so I can like give a reason why I'm still up talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So while I'm helping him out, I'm saying, so I kind of want a console while since we're you know doing something really quick. You think I could turn my little lightning javelin thing into a hammer?
Might be useful to instead of just
Um,
create potions of invisibility.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could do it with the proper amount of materials, yes.
Yeah, like maybe turn it into a hammer that basically just does lightning damage.
It'll take a while, but, and I kind of point to the blue burning forge in the corner.
Yeah.
That is basically what helps me make this.
Ah, I see.
I can melt down magic items in that, and it gathers their essence, and I can put it in something else.
Ah, I see. I see.
Yes.
Just so you know, I'm basically thinking I'm making a warhammer that does like 2d8 lightning damage. Or
2d8?
Or not 2d. Sorry, not 2d8. Like 1d8 lightning damage in conjunction with the bludgeon. Think flame tongue, but lightning.
Yeah, Flame Tongue is 2d6.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. It's not a common enchantment.
No.
It wouldn't be easy. Plus, you're as much as it is possible for you to salvage the arcana, to salvage the magic from items.
Takes a long time.
It does take a while to and you are destroying an item
Yeah.
to create an item,
Yeah.
to create another magical item, which is a difficult and time-consuming process.
Yeah.
Um,
This is why I'm asking for a console, not actually asking him to make it.
I mean, it's
consultation.
Consultation.
Yes.
absolutely possible.
Yeah. Well. All right. So where do I put this thing?
What thing?
You
This
know
thing.
where you can shove it.
Oh, we're setting it into the pommel.
Says
Okay.
Jabal.
Cool.
Is Asperix back?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him what he saw.
Yeah, so while you guys are resting, he basically says, the rift is climbable. You can get on top of them and climb down, most likely with ropes or magic that you use.
Thank you.
But it would be a dangerous ascent.
Everything we do is dangerous.
Yes.
Would you like some soup?
I'm good, thank you.
Chicken.
A little bit.
God, I just got an epiphany! I have an idea.
Gosberg, shut up!
Okay. I have an epiphany! I have an epiphany!
Then share it already!
I know how we could kill the ice giants. First, we're going to need to warm the globe, and then the ice will melt. Therefore, they will not have a fort to protect them. I assume it's going to take around 50 years of burning coal on a worldwide scale. Therefore, I think we're going to need to find a burnable fuel source that creates a lot of what I like to call black gas that goes into
Gosberg,
the...
shut up.
Jabal speaks up like, that's impossible. There's no way the inhabitants of the world would be willing to destroy the planet like that. That would be so stupid. A stop would be put to it before it even became a big issue.
No.
That's just common sense.
Oh my god.
Everyone loved this commentary I'm giving.
Yeah. Y'all thought you were in for a nice little D&D game. No.
Yeah,
This is an
no.
environmental awareness campaign is what it is.
Damn it, just
Everyone
Fix
loved
it.
this. High five
Everything
you.
I
High
do
five you
it
if you
turns
like
into an environmental awareness campaign.
this. See, Meg likes this.
I like
But you
high
see,
fives,
nowadays we don't have to worry about frost giants anymore.
too.
The only thing we'll have to worry about are the fire giants because they'll
Oh, yeah,
be
that was because
bolstered.
the Vikings killed all of them.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with global warming.
Thor took care of them. We're fine.
Yeah.
Didn't Thor die because of giant snake?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that was after he took care of the giants.
And then his dad got eaten by like a giant wolf.
Yes.
Fenrir?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who thinks like it's weird? Isn't like Fenrir and the freaking snake? What's the snake called?
Jormungandr.
Aren't they like just the sons of Loki?
They're the sons of Loki, yes.
How does that even work?
Because Loki got
Loki-
around in weird ways.
Because I know like Loki turned
you-
into a mayor and then
Yeah.
gave birth to a six-legged colt.
Eight-legged,
Or eight-legged? I thought it was six-legged.
Yep, Sleipnir is eight-legged.
and then he gave it to Odin.
Let's just
Look,
say
Loki's children are some weird shit, and that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about We're here to talk about how we're destroying the environment as a species.
I kind of
Okay.
want to see
Yes.
that version of Loki in the Marvel universe. The one where he could turn to a mare and get it on with a horse and gives birth to a spider
I
horse.
don't want to see that.
I would love to see that.
I want to see Tom Hiddleston.
Anyways, continuing on.
Moving on, the giants have killed you
yeah.
all. Global warming didn't work. The giants rule all. They have the Ring of Winter.
Now it is up to the White Walkers to save us.
Oh god.
I know, right?
No, the White Walkers are
You
in
think
command of the giants.
controls the White
Yeah.
Walkers. That's what the Ring of Winter does.
Brazimal now leads the resistance. You all have to work with him.
Oh my god.
The only way they can save us is...
So after the short rest, I'm
I thought it was a long rest.
Long
Short
rest,
rest
that's
or
right.
long rest?
Long
Yeah.
rest. I'm going to scry on that frost giant that we met.
Met.
Yes, we did meet him.
Met.
He
In
told you-
quotations.
It would be in the met range for as far as the scrying table
Would the
goes.
blood be on my
Because I don't know.
swords?
Would.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna use that as a body part.
Technically.
Body part or the like.
Well, here's the question though. Would the blood be frozen?
I mean, it would still be.
I'm just saying it because, you
No,
know...
it's blood.
Yeah.
Well,
blood is
because
blood.
we've been out in the cold, so...
Oh,
so that's
after the long rest, as you try to drift off to sleep, Rogar, as you drift to sleep,
You have nightmares.
you have nightmares. Thank you, Jordan. Of devils grasping for you, their hands coming from underneath the earth, clawing at you, and you are unable to gain the benefits of a long rest.
Which is fine. I don't think you've done anything right.
Why did you take it?
I didn't think I'd be cursed.
Oh god.
Didn't take what?
It's fine. You're a little bit tired right now, but eventually exhaustion will take hold.
Yep.
So, I mean, that was technically grave robbing.
You can put it back. I mean,
Don't put it back. Destroy it by throwing it into
Scrying on the
fire
giant?
once it can.
And he does get -10 due to the blood.
Cool. It's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Alright.
DC 17.
Yeah. You know what? He takes a penalty because of that, so I don't know if his nat 20 does anything. This giant is on top of his fucking game. Can we just talk about that?
oh my god.
Like, this giant alone is gonna take you guys.
Natural 20s does not
I know.
affect saving throws.
That said,
Yeah.
this guy's gonna be the Jarl. This is a henchman. You guys are not ready for the Jarl. Like, this guy is
You
fucking...
say that now. Watch
Yeah.
him roll nothing but like
Ones.
sixes.
The
No,
henchman.
he's
This
gonna
is gonna
be
be the
fucking-
next Jarl.
Yeah.
You kill him, and you're gonna have to. You kill the actual Jarl, you're gonna have to deal with this guy, and he's better.
What is this?
Yeah.
Shadow of Mordor?
Yeah,
Uh,
this guy's more dangerous.
Yeah.
It's a second nat 20. He's the only enemy you've faced.
His real power is that he's just lucky.
he's part halfling.
He has the lucky
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Not only is he lucky, his mom was a halfling.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
that's-
scry on him, and you see him.
Or no, his dad was a halfling. He was smaller.
Bless
sneezing.
you.
Ugh. Okay.
They call him giant for a
Concentration
reason.
up to 10 minutes. Takes you 10 minutes to cast. What does Zafrab look in?
He has a crystal ball.
He has a crystal ball. Okay. I just want the flavor. Like, what are you looking into that you're looking at this
Just
guy?
like, burp.
Okay, invisible sensor within 10 feet. So yeah, Zafrab begins looking into his crystal ball to look at this frost giant as he holds some of the frozen blood that was on Torvi's sword. It's like, yes.
Just a sticker person.
And you're all just kind of watching him, and you can see in his crystal ball the image of the frost giant. And he's standing by the entrance where you all where you entered, the left entrance, and you can see from that sensor they have rigged it to cave in. Like, he's got a rope and he's waiting. Well, he's not waiting, but he's keeping an eye on things. So he's moved his guard position.
Okay.
So, well, at least now we know that they have rigged the entrance to cave in.
Yep.
Hi.
We should go from the top then.
Alright.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum,
I was gonna say, what if we make it
it?
seem
How
like...
many people
we
can
should-
fly?
No, what if we make a trap for their trap?
A trap for their trap?
Think about it like this. We... Imagine if we, they rigged the, entrance to cave in, right? So
Yeah.
that, I assume it's so that if when we go in, it'll cave the entrance, right?
Yeah.
What if we make it seem like we fell for the trap? So when they go check on us, we activate our own trap.
No, from the description that Zafrab said, it sounds like he's waiting to see us to then cave in the entrance so that we only have one way of going in.
Oh, I see.
It doesn't sound like they're trying to pin us in. It sounds like they're trying to bottleneck us to go one direction.
Got it. Okay, never mind then.
I need better illusion spells. Do you have any decent illusion spells that we could use in order to make them? I don't know every cleric.
Yeah, I have all the illusion spells, Jordan. You know,
We can make we can make an iron scarecrow
know the-
man,
What's
and just like
all
on
the spells that
wheels, and just
clerics
kind of like
can
shove
cast
them
are?
towards the entrance.
Maybe.
I don't have a single illusion spell prepared.
Gosberg doesn't need spells. He does illusionary shit by himself.
It's like, I don't even need spell slots, and he does the thumb trick.
Check it. Does the whole freaking pull a coin out of your ear?
What if
Is this your card?
we pulled them to the entrance, caved it in, and then caved it in from another side?
What?
Like, went in. Like, most of our party went in, and then...
Oh, we trap him outside.
No. We trap them inside, but in a small section.
They're standing by the entrance.
Yeah, we couldn't get in.
No, we can get in from above.
Right. So I don't understand your plan.
We...
Only 3 people fly at once.
No, we don't fly.
Okay.
We use ropes and such. And climbing gear.
I would rather fly.
You can fly.
I could carry you on my back. You will be my Yoda.
Oh gosh.
Then I would have a sister that I kissed earlier in the movie.
Prepare
Are you?
to fight giants. You must
We could bottleneck them.
harness the power of the weave. Hmm?
The we.
But how would we trigger the first part to cave in if he's standing right there?
Connects
If we
everything
come
it
in
does.
from another side.
One of us has to stay outside, and
Well,
I assume it's gonna have to be the guy who has the most armor.
I guess
Yeah, so it's one of the two of us.
what I can do
I have a lion, so I have more
is if I
maneuverability.
go
And I
over
also
there
have technically
while
someone to help
invisible,
us fight, so I can,
I
still
can
get if I want.
possibly try and use telekinesis to pull
Then
the
again,
rope
I am-
on them.
No, you're.
you
fair,
could do
fair.
that.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
What?
Zaffrab can use telekinesis to pull the rope,
If I can see the rope. Then...
if he can see the rope.
Was the rope at all in view? Did it look like it would have been at all in view from the outside?
Kind of. Let me look at the map. Depending on it's a very curving angle, and he's basically at the end where he's right there. The rope is right there, so if you get far enough in, you can see it. But it's a bit close for comfort.
What?
But if you were to get behind him, or see him from another direction, yeah.
What if? So I'm assuming there's lots of giants in here.
That's a safe bet.
I'm saying this is Torque. So, lots of giants. Our goal, kill the Jarl.